Ooh, ladies and gents, this is your personal virus, and it is a pleasure for me to welcome you to this update video on Stranded Deep. 0.40 just dropped everything that is new in this update. You can see on screen right here. So let's roll the intro and then jump into the explanations of what's going on. Okay, we gotta be quick here because there's a lot to see. As you can see, the plane is a lot more polished, everything looks more smooth and more fancy and everything. We have a body, our body is already torn up, which is kind of weird. We have a pilot, look at the pilot, look at all the plants, look at everything. We have jet streams outside, we have the crash. Oh boy, look at the pilot, he's not fazed by it at all, he's just chilling. We can see the ocean when we look outside of the window, but the ocean is not moving because we aren't moving. We're just tilting slightly and then we get knocked out. Ouchie. We have infinite air in the beginning of this. It's quite loud. I will have to reduce the volume of that in editing. Wait, did we have infinite air? I think it goes down. It just goes down real slowly. Maybe. Oh, we have infinite air. I don't know. We can see all these items here. The plastic little cup. Plastic cup, I think you called it. Look at our pilot though. Oh boy. As chilled as he was in the beginning. Yikes. He is just a bloody mess right now. We can get into the cockpit, however, which is gross if you think about it. I mean, we're swimming through the remains of the pilot right now and he's all around us and ew, let's get out of here. The plane is pretty torn. We have all these items. We have newspapers. I think this guy is the shaker we had in the old version, just with a very weird texture. Let's get out. Here's something of a remote control. Looks cool. There's a pillow. There's a lot of fire. And there is the plane. This guy looks new too. And he has a backside now and a wing, which makes me hope that maybe eventually we can find the plane in our world and continue to explore it. Yeah, check out the raft. This has a messed up texture too, and this is not how the raft will look. Can we have a look at the newspaper? Can I do anything with this newspaper? Shark claims what? Shark claims another victim. That is awesome. Okay, let's get into the raft. And then we are here, as we are used to it. Just that the raft looks a lot different. Well, not so much different from in here, but if we jump in the water, yeah, we have these. We'll get to them in a second. Look at that. It now has kind of two layers. It also has a air tank attached to it, which kind of, you know, which filled it. The air tank is empty now, so we can't just unattach it, if that is a word, and use it for a spear gun or something. That doesn't work, but it's cool that it's there, makes it look a lot more realistic. It has storage, and that is already pre-filled with food, a compass, and duct tape, which is super cool. We have the sea anchor, which we can just drop out. There it is. Let's check it out. It's interesting, it looks like it's meant to, I'm not really sure. The really cool thing that comes with it is the announcement of the sea current system that they are actually working on at the moment. So we will have tides and stuff. I'm not sure if we will have tides, but currents that will drag your raft around. And seeing this anchor like that makes me think that it's actually making things worse. Because if there is current in the water, shouldn't that drag you... Mr. Stingray just teleported himself in. Shouldn't that drag you all the more? But I guess it's a thing, else they wouldn't have had it in the game. Ooh, there's a ship. So when you're done playing with the sea anchor, you can just drag it in again. Actually, I haven't tried rowing with the sea anchor. And speaking about rowing, we have our paddle bag. And it has a dedicated spot for it, like indicated right there. Very subtly. It's super cool. We can hit things with it, like this fish. Hey, Mr. Fish, I have a paddle. He is not fazed by it. He is too cool to be true. If you now want to steer your boat, you have to hold E to interact, as it used to be. But what is different with the steering is, if I look to the right, I still pedal straight forward. If I want to pedal towards the right, I have to use my WASD. What are the keys actually? Oh, it's A for left and D for right. I'm such a derp. But yeah, it takes a while to get used to this, but I guess it makes it a lot easier to handle the raft for controller users, which they added the support for in the last update. So this is that we can still just drop the guy, keep it in our inventory, or put him back into his designated area. Right there. Awesome stuff. Let's quickly try what happens if I put out the sea anchor and try to paddle. Can I do that? Can I paddle away from the sea anchor? Where is he even? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, he just automatically puts the anchor back in. Okay, I get it. The way you want to approach the game now is first get you a knife, which is pretty much how it used to be, but then it gets a little bit different. You can no longer just rely on coconuts and all the other foods. Well, I mean, Cura and Chihuahua are still fine for the time being, but if you eat just coconut, you now get diarrhea, which is gross. But I actually like it. I consider it a funny thing. Some people might just consider it a gross thing, but if you eat only coconut and drink only coconut water, yeah, quite makes sense that we get diarrhea. We'll check it out in a little bit. For now, I want to focus on getting me the releashing and the sticks so we can make us the fishing rod. And to make things a bit easier on us, we'll make us a knife ball. So, ooh, look at you, you're the best thing in the world right now. Got 3 sticks, now I only need 2 more leashing. There we go. And with that, we can craft the fishing rod. But before we do that, let me get in the shadows so I don't get a heat stroke. Let me show you the crafting menu. I really like what they did here. This is so much better than writing out the word and having you scroll through millions of things. Ah, I love it. Awesome stuff. So the fishing rod, 3 sticks, 3 leashing, and we have it in our inventory. I love the model. It is just so cool, so makeshift, it's perfect. This is what I like about this game. You only have your 2 hands and you can only do, well, what you can do with them. So this is a fishing rod that you could actually make in survival. Looks totally legit. Problem is though, you can't really do anything with it. Right click, no. Left click, no. Fishing rod says no. So let's get our knife out and get the items we need to make boppers, like the floaty things that you need for fishing. And I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this. You need buoy balls. And you need 1 buoy ball for 1 floater. I forgot the name, we will see it in a second. So I'm happy to have buoy balls on my starting island here, but if you don't, you're in a really bad spot. And I mean, 1 of these huge buoy balls...
Hey, how's your day going?
Oh god, it's a shark. No, a shark. Oh no, a shark. No, get out. Get out. Where is he? No,
What's going on with you
Leave me
exactly? That's exhausting, I need a
yeah,
break.
you rest there, and I will just go. He had to take a break. He was a bit exhausted. Okay, let's check it out. Fishing bobber. Oh, bobber was the correct term. It's 1 buoy ball per fishing bobber. I find that quite expensive, but with the bobber now, we can fish. You see the bobber attached? It's really cool. Oh, I missed the buoy ball. Dang it, I want it. No, the shark.
Welcome back.
Please don't. I just want the buoy ball.
I love it when you're in the water.
No. Oh,
We're having so much
this
fun
is exactly
together.
what I don't want and need in my life.
Hey, come on,
Leave
stop
me.
that. That's not nice. I'm just biting you a little bit.
Stinker. I'm doing an
What did you
update
do?
video, another survival
Don't do
video,
that.
so could you just leave me be?
I'll bite you.
Am I gonna die? Look at him, he's sneaking around like that. He's here, trying to make my way to the shipwreck. Gosh, he's so eager. Hoping for a bandage, because our
I'm the
health
fastest
is
shark in the world.
bad state. And he's so fast. Oh boy.
Take this.
No bandage. Oh, I do like the spear. No bandage either.
Why are you doing this?
Cloth, awesome stuff. Yes, with that we can make a bandage. Please apply it. Oh goodness, oh thank you so much. By the way, if you're wondering about the 32 FPS, that is a static number. It's kind of like an image burned into this screen. If I enable FPS of my shadow play, then we see that we're at a solid 60 and more. So yeah, the 32 FPS, don't worry about it. And by the way, it is experimental brunch, so it's even, you know, it's very glitchy. It's yeah, fish can fly at the moment. Don't worry about it. Also, these guys are the only type of fish we have in the game at the moment. They will add more fish, but these are the only fishable fish, and for the sake of testing everything, they have them in the game. Let me find a patch of them so we can actually fish. Drop the anchor. I want to be right here. Get out our fishing rod, search for the fish. Well, there is a fish, so let's try to get him. just a fishing rod. Okay, now it's a waiting game. Wait until the thing goes boppity-bop and the fish is biting, which I don't see a fish, so let's reel him back in with left click. Oh, look at all these fish. I want them. This will not work. I'm pretty sure that the bobber has to be in the water for fish to be able to reach it. I have a feeling that's a thing. Oh, we got a fish. Okay, now you want to be careful if your rod goes all turny like that. You want to be slow on it, because the fish can break your leash and then you have to retrieve your bobber, which means you have to deal with the shark. Are you kidding me? Okay, but if you get him close enough, the fish I mean, not the shark. Ooh, careful, careful. I'm trying to showcase something here. This guy is the worst, man. He's doing it again. Yep. If you get the fish close enough, which for some reason seems to be impossible for me to achieve right now. Will you let me? Almost, almost. Come here. Ah, we got him. Caught a large fish. And there he is. Yeah, sure. That looked like it was a lot of fun. And while you're in my raft, I will put the pedal back. As I said, experimental brown. So even glitchier than your usual early access version of the game. What I want to make now is a smoker so we can smoke our fish. And they said they changed the model of the smoker. Also they said that they changed the spear animation. I'm not really sure what that means, but I guess it's changed. Do you guys notice a difference? Peaks, peaks, and tossed peaks. I don't really see a difference, do you? Not sure. We need a campfire. Turn it into a fire's pit. 1, 2, and 3, and I only need 3 sticks. And leashing. And we can build us this smoker, which to me looks exactly the same. It does have a leashing in there. Oh yeah, it does look different. Oh, I guess now we hang things. Let's try that out. Hold E to light the fire and do the tapa 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 tapa. Get out of my inventory. Get into my hand. And how do I approach you now? I'm not entirely sure. Do I still drag you in? There is no grill to the thing anymore. No, that just falls. How am I supposed to use this now? Oh, of course that doesn't work. I'm an idiot, that's why. We need to skin the poor fish first. Oh, gross. Okay, now what about the meat? Ah, there you go. I like that a lot. We used to have that before, that you have to actually put things in there and not just drag them in. I like it, I like that mechanic. Oh, potatoes. Raw potatoes now also give you diarrhea. That's something we can look forward to. Can we put potatoes in there? It kind of wants to, but I guess it doesn't work just yet. Oh, and they changed the model of the potatoes. Look at that, that is cool. Oh yeah, I like that. Also, what they said they changed is the way that the stick farming plot looks. So let's get us some sticks and check the guy out. Oh, we need leashing. Oh, you need leashing for everything. Food's ready. Oh, yep, food is definitely ready. They said they fixed floating planting things. I don't really know what they mean by that, but we still can build them inside of other structures. It looks like, yep, this is a totally legit place for this thing, at least in his own opinion, okay? Oh, look at that. Now we have a mound of dirt in there. Yeah, that is also something I like. Good changes. The texture needs a bit of revamping. It looks super shiny, not in a way that I think dirt should look, but other than that, oh, I'm really excited for this. Vavula Vula. Vavula Vula. Yeah, I said it correctly. Wow, I didn't even, that's actually a name apparently. Wow, that's just, wow. Now that we're about to get thirsty here, let's actually tackle a coconut. And what I want to try and see is, for the longest time, I have not been able to crack these open by smashing them into things. And they said that it's definitely a thing now. So let's try here. Nope. Mr. Crab. Nope. 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 Okay, so maybe if I first get the green stuff out, now it's called a coconut drink, and I want to hit it right on top of... Oh, it works! Oh, awesome stuff. Cool, coconut food. That is actually not what I wanted. I wanted the water. Well, dang it. Ow. Ow. Okay, I'm pretty sure drinking 2 of these should be fine, right? We won't get diarrhea just from drinking 2 in a row, will we? Did he just drop both of them? Where did the second one go? Oh, is it consumed now? Oh, he consumes it. I got a B, but I seem to be fine. Okay, but that is an interesting change that I'm not sure if it's intended to be this way. Because if you completely consume a coconut, you have to decide whether you want to drink or eat it. I mean, that's not really how it works in real life, right? You can totally drink the coconut milk and then still eat the coconut food, as they call it, itself, right? I would say yes. What does man need to make a hammer? Fishing. Okay, before we jump into the fun that is diarrhea, let's actually make us a hammer. That looked weird, but yes, this is what I want. So we can go into building. Look at this. This is so much nicer, but we do want rafts. What do I need for 2 tires? Well, thanks to the power of editing, we have 2 tires right here. Why I want to make a raft, you may ask? Because they have changed the sailing system, or they are starting to change it, and some really cool features are coming to it. Let me finish that thing, then we can talk about it. Get the guy in, and now let's check propulsion. We have a sail that looks different now, and we do have a rudder. What do we need for that? Oh, cloth and cloth. Oh boy, that's gonna be expensive. Let me try to find the resources for that so we can build it. A cloth, yes. Second cloth, finally. Okay, let's quickly, before we starve from dehydration. Deep thoughts with virus.
Episode 3. Quickly, before we starve from dehydration. Deep thoughts with virus. Wise words. Good advice. True wisdom.
Try to get the sail going, for which I need more sticks, which I totally forgot. Okay, let's get the rudder going. Kinda wants to. Oh, I guess we're just too close to the... Yep, there we go. How does that look? Nice, I like it a lot. Super makeshift. That consumed both my cloth. It consumed both my cloth. Are you kidding me? Oh, thank you so much. Do I have it? I do not. Do I have it? Oh, I bet you that's what happened last time. But check out this shipwreck. It's really cool because, well, it has a tree growing inside of it, and that, I don't know, I like it. It's very silly, but it gives it a super cool look. I like it a lot. Let's get home though and finally build the sail. Get the hammer out. Get into build mode. Raft. Propulsion. Sail. Oh, you have an indicator of where it points now. Oh, cool. Okay, can I turn that? Please tell me I can, else I'll be in trouble. Oh, yes I can. Yes I can. Hey, now look at that. That is so cool. Now, I believe you raise the sail, which is actually should be different, right? Like, was I just floating? Like, this should be lowered, and this should be risen, but for some reason... Oh yeah, to lower? No, now it's to lower. And then now it's to... Is that a thing? Is that how it is? But now I think if I operate the rudder, nothing happens because we are grounded. Let's wait for daytime and try that. It's turning around for some Oh dude, this guy turned. It's off! It's off! Oh, I thought they would... No. Please come back. Hold E to interact. No! It's gone! Okay, the sail magically lifted itself. But that's amazing, they said they would add that. I did not realize it was a thing already. I guess that's a safety mechanic. Okay, let's operate the rudder. Okay, this is cool. Can I turn the sail? No, I cannot. I am turning in circles because I have the rudder turned this way. Okay, let's straighten it out. This already feels like it's working with the wind and everything. Oh, this is so cool. What if I stop operating the rudder? it keeps moving, right? Yeah, it totally does. Oh, this is so nice. This is a game changer actually. You can do so much now since this thing is moving on its own. And there is a big catch to this ad. To this ad? To them adding this as well. Let's raise the sail even though it says lowered. Not only is this super cool, but in the patch notes it says, and I quote, added support for multiple players to control and ride on vehicles. That is the very first indicator we ever got since they started developing this game that they are working on something multiplayer related. I mean, if that isn't exciting, then I don't know what is. Many people have been asking for multiplayer. They have always said we want a steady single player game before we work on multiplayer, but multiplayer will come, and now we have our first official indicator of multiplayer mechanics. Imagine how cool that will be. One person operating the sail, the other operating the rudder. This will be a lot like Sea of Thieves, a game I am super hyped about. Oh boy, the magical sail, I like it a lot. But we are thirsty, and it is time to get diarrhea. Oh, I can't wait, I dropped my knife. Alrighty, what do you guys think? How many coconuts does a man have to eat to get diarrhea? Let's find out. 1 coconut, I'm fine. 2 coconuts, I'm so fine. 3 coconuts, I love coconuts. Oh my, I take it back. I don't like coconuts. I am never eating that again. With the pooping sound and everything. Oh goodness, that is amazing. There we have it. The famous infamous diarrhea. Oh boy, what you gotta do now is really make sure that you stay hydrated. Something that we can't do, because coconut water is all we have at the moment. And well, I'm pretty sure if we continue drinking that, it's just gonna make matters worse, right? Well, then again, they said that they removed diarrhea stacking, which used to be a thing in the very beginning when they tested this. So no, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything for our water. Well, I am not sure if they have it in the game the way they finally wanted to. Our knife broke. I did not know knives could break. I need to find water. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, look at that. We are done for. Therefore, I would say we called it a day for today. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope I will see you in our normal Let's Play ones. This was your personal virus, and I hope I got you infected. The puppy is advancing towards you. Towards your facial regions. This is a very nice way to put the wolf is trying to eat you. Alrighty, we're almost at the end of it. Are you ready to spice up the music a bit for the final part of the time lapse?